Hey everyone, welcome back to this part of my channel where I'm doing paper quilling. Now a lot of people like bears because they look fuzzy and soft and like you could cuddle them all day long. Today I want to show you how to quill a very cute bear. We have a baby bear like this one. He's kind of a mini. You could do one out of loose coils with a heart that stands up. You could do one out of cardstock paper like this one. Or you could even do a wedding couple like this. Today we are going to be doing the female bear. Now to make this bear, the bare necessities will be glue. I'm going to use two types of glue, a paintbrush, a slotted tool or your tool to roll your strips of paper, about a pack of strips of paper, your color of choice, that is bigger than an 1/8 inch width, like that. You will also need a quilling mold. And last but not least, you will need at least one strip of paper that's an 1/8 inch width. So it's time for the bear making. I'm going to show you a really easy method that you can do with 6 strips of paper for the head. And it takes no time at all. It's a tuck and roll method. So to do this, you take a strip of paper and put it in your slotted tool or whatever tool you use to roll paper. You roll almost to the end and then you tuck the other strip in. And guys, this method doesn't take any time for quilling large amounts of paper. It's way easier than gluing them end to end and letting them dry. So once you have 3 to 4 rolls left that you can roll with your tool, you're going to tuck your paper. You take it in, you put it behind the coil like that, and you just roll. Now the first strip is right here. It's going to get tucked in there, and you roll it. So for the bear's head, the one we're doing today, I use 6 strips of paper. Now these are a 1/4 inch width strip of paper that I'm using to make this bear's head, and you're just making a tight coil with these. I'm already over halfway done with my strips of paper by using the tuck and roll method. It's very easy. It goes fast. If you guys' roll gets too big for your hands or the tool, you can take it off and roll with your fingers. Now if it comes undone, you can go ahead, let some of the strip out and retuck. It does happen sometimes, but you just want to make sure it's behind your coil like that. And I hold everything together with my left hand. And one more strip of paper. I'm going to let it out just a little bit. I'm going to tuck my last strip of paper and then we're going to glue it. And this makes the head for the bear. Again, you want to keep those papers even on top of each other. Once I get to the end, I'm going to add some glue. You can either use tacky glue or clear glue. Just a little bit, and then you're going to seal it like that. I wipe away any extra glue. So there's the tight coil with 6 pieces of paper using the tuck and roll method. So this is going to be the head. I am going to use this 19mm on my dome tool, or I'm going to use a 22 actually. Smaller sizes of heads uses the littler domes, and you're going to slowly push it down the 22mm till you get a nice dome. And this is what it looks like. We're going to take it off. I'm going to put some glue on the bottom inside the dome. And we're going to spread it around. You guys can use a paintbrush or your finger. I'm going to use a paintbrush, and this gives it the support it needs. Just like this. Get it all around the edges, nice and smooth. My tacky glue does dry clear. So while this is drying, I'm going to show you how to make the ears and the arms. The ears and the arms, they both are with tight coils. I already have 3 here. Again, I'm just going to show you really quick how to make a tight coil with 1 strip of paper. You put it in your slotted tool and you roll to the end of your strip. And then you glue it. If you guys missed the basic shapes for quilling, please check out my video number 2 as I show you how to do some of the basic shapes, including this tight coil, loose coil, hearts. These are pretty essential for quilling because they're your basis for other shapes and projects. So once you get to the end of your strip, you glue it, and that makes a tight coil. I'm going to move mine so it's back lined up. While that's drying, I'm going to take one of my coils, and I'm going to use this number 1 cone shape. This will be the arm of the bear. So again, you slowly put it on and start from the bottom to spread down towards the bottom of the. You use the bottom of the coil to spread down towards the dome, and you get a nice dome. This will be the arm for the bear. Again, I'm going to put a little glue in it to support it. And I'm going to do that with another tight coil, so I have 2 arms. The bear we're making today will not have any legs because she's going to be in a dress. If you guys wanted to do legs, it takes 2 more strips of paper and the number 2 cone-shaped dome. So with the 2 remaining coils, those are going to be the ears, and they're going to go on the side of the bear. Now where your seam is, I like to put that to the bottom. So I'm going to put a couple drops of glue here and here for the ears. And we'll attach those. Again, I like to keep my seams towards the bottom. You guys can glue them with the seams up, but I just do it towards the bottom. And we've got our ears on our bear. While that dries, you guys can work on the body. So the body takes 12 strips of paper. Again, you're going to make a tight coil. We're using the tuck and roll method. And then I'm going to be using number 6 to try to make a dress. And again, I'm slowly working the bottom of the coil down from the top of the dome shape to make this dress. Just like this. It's a nice dome. It's even all the way around. You guys take it off. Again, add glue for support and stability. And while this dries, I will show you how to make the snout. You guys can make a snout or a tail, but since I'm not doing a tail, since mine's going to be in a dress, and I'm just gluing the inside of the dome so it keeps its shape. That is what the head will go on. So to do the snout, you're going to take 1 strip of an 1/8 inch width piece of paper. You're going to take your slotted tool, and this time we're going to make a loose coil. You don't want it to be a tight coil because I like to bend mine into, or shape mine into like an oval or flatten it down. So again, you just roll as if you're making a tight coil. And once you get to the end of the strip, you're not going to glue it. You're going to take it off your slotted tool, and we're going to let it expand just a little bit. And then I'm going to glue the end. Again, glue does not take a lot on the ends. You just want an even coat like that. You're going to seal it and kind of pinch it or flatten it into a snout. Now you can glue that on the head before you assemble the bear. I'm going to use tacky glue to do that really quick. You guys can make the eyes from quilling. You don't have to. I like drawing my eyes in. And then it's time to assemble. So again, I'm going to do the seam part down on top of the large coil. This is made with 12 pieces or 12 strips of paper. And it's a perfect theme for like St. Patty's Day, since that's coming up. And so we just glue it on top like that. And sometimes you have to hold it for the glue to dry. And then to do the arms, we go here, a nice drop of glue, and we add the arms like so. I'm going to move my head just a little bit so it's more in the center. And you attach the other arm, and this is your St. Patty's Day bear. If you guys like my channel, please like and subscribe. You guys are amazing, and I hope to see you next time. Thank you.